What is up everybody, it is time for another episode of Sam Arcade. I hope you liked the demo, because in this amazing video I am going to show you how I made my own Arch Linux based live ISO named ArcadeOS. ArcadeOS is a project and a distro that targets self-learners and tinkerers, those who always wanted to learn and make something on their own. ArcadeOS gives you an opportunity to build your own Arch based distro from scratch and learn new things about Linux and how everything works under the hood. And now I'm giving all of you the opportunity to come with me on my journey on how I made my own distro. And in this video, I tried a new method of creating an Arch ISO, which will increase the reproducibility of an Arch ISO exponentially. In case something goes wrong, you won't have to do everything from start, which will result in the massive time savings. To find out what type of method I used, you better watch the whole video till the end. So let's get started. Now open your terminal. Change your directory to desktop. Then install a package named ArchISO. This package will help us create our own Arch Linux based ISO file. Now I am creating a folder named ArcadeOS. You can name it whatever you want. Now copy the relay config inside the ArcadeOS folder. Change the directory to ArcadeOS. Everything is here. Moving on to our next step. Now create a bash file named clean.sh with executable rights. This file will help us clean work and out directory if something goes wrong. Now create and give executable rights to the build.sh file. This file will start the building process of our Arch ISO. Now do the same thing with this file. I am going to name it custom_build.sh. This file is going to play a key role in this tutorial. So from now on, watch this video carefully. It is time to edit these files. Simply open clean.sh file. Type #bin/bash. Then sudo rm-rf curly bracket work, out. Save it and exit. Now open build.sh file. Again type #bin/bash. Then type makedir space -p curly bracket work, out. Then sudo make archiso -v for verbose -w space work -o space out, and that dot represents the profile def.sh file's location. Now save it and exit. Buckle up guys, it is time to work on our main file. Open the custom_build.sh file. Again type #bin/bash. Type arootfs equals bracket arootfs/etc. From now on, arootfs represents the arootfs/etc directory. For grub, first create the arootfs/etc/default directory. Then copy the grub file from the /etc/default directory to the arootfs/etc/default directory. This is what default config of our grub file looks like, as shown on the right side of the screen. Our next section is OS release. Copy the os-release file inside the arootfs/etc directory. Now we are going to change some content inside the os-release file with the use of sed, like changing the name from the Arch Linux to the ArcadeOS Linux. and this is the before and after of the OS release file. Now wheel group. We all know what it is. To add wheel group, first we have to make a folder named sudoers.d inside the arootfs/etc directory. Then add the location of the g_wheel file. Then use echo to store the wheel group permissions inside the g_wheel file. Wheel group provides additional special system privileges that empowers a user to execute restricted commands that ordinary user account cannot access. Now this is the final output of this section. Now we are going to add symbolic links. Every symbolic link's parent directory is /user/lib/systemd/system. Okay? First one is network manager. To create a symbolic link, first create a folder named multi-user.target.wants inside arootfs/etc/systemd/system. Then create a symbolic link of the network manager.service inside multi-user.target.wants. Now create a folder named network-online.target.wants inside arootfs/etc/systemd/system directory. Then create a symbolic link of the network-wait-online.service file inside the network-online.target.wants. This time we are going to change network manager-dispatcher.service name to dbus.org.freedesktop.dispatcher.service. Then create a symbolic link inside the arootfs/etc/systemd/system directory. Next is Bluetooth. We already created the network-online.target.wants folder. Our only job is to create a symbolic link of the bluetooth.service file inside the arootfs/etc/system-network-online.target.wants folder. Next is graphical target. Same thing here. We are just changing graphical.target to default.target while creating a symbolic link inside the arootfs/etc/systemd/system directory. Now for the SDDM symbolic link, we are going to change its name from sddm.service to display-manager.service while creating a symbolic link inside the arootfs/etc/systemd/system directory. Our symbolic link section is now completed. Moving on to the SDDM configuration section. Type make_dir-p $arootfs/systemd.conf.d. Then we are going to use set to print the lines of default.conf from 1 to 35 inside sddm.conf. Now we do the same thing to print the lines of default.conf from 38 to 137 inside kde_settings.conf. Next, we are going to set our desktop environment. Now for the display server, I am going to use Wayland. I am setting numlock from none to on. User equals to arcade. You can easily change the name of the user. This script line changes the user specified in the sddm.conf file to a new user. It finds the part of the file that says user equals and replaces it with whatever comes after the equal sign with the new user's name. This is what final output of SDDM configuration section looks like. From here, our most important section is about to start, so please pay attention. For the host name, type echo arcadeOS less than $arootfs/hostname. Now we are going to add a new user. PassWD contains one line for each user account with 7 fields delimited by colons. Let me explain what these lines are doing. If grep finds the user inside the PassWD file, then it will output the message user found and it will do nothing. If not, then sed will add the given parameters inside the PassWD file and it will give us an output like user not found. And this is PassWD file with its content. Shadow is a file which contains the password information for the system's account information. Now it is time to generate password for our user. In the first line, we are going to generate the hash for our password using OpenSSL command. To generate the hash, type hash_pd equals $bracket. Then inside the bracket, type OpenSSL passwd -6, then your password. If grep finds the user aka arcade inside arootfs/etc/shadow file, then it will give us the output like password exists. If not, then it will add the user with the generated hash with :14871 then 6 times :. Then it will give us the output like modifying the password. And this is how password will get stored inside the shadow file. Our next section is group section. Create a group file inside the arootfs/etc directory. Then we are going to insert the groups inside group file using echo. The group file is a text file that defines the groups on the system and there is one entry per line. And this is the final output. GShadow contains the shadowed information for the group accounts. Now for the gshadow. Create a gshadow file inside arootfs/etc directory. Use echo to store the root privileges and user inside the gshadow file. Finally, this is what gshadow file looks from the inside. Here comes the grub config section. Grub CFG represents the grub/grub.cfg. We are about to make some small changes inside the grub.cfg file. Changes like Arch Linux to Arcade OS, timeout from 15 to 10, menu entry from Arch to Arcade OS, now add an if statement which will check if cow_space size equals 10G space copy to RAM equals N is present inside the group.cfg file. If not, then we are going to add cow_space size equals 10G space copy to RAM equals N after the %archiso_uuid%. Then we are making some small changes like changing play to hash play to turn that annoying beep off. And these are the changes we made. Here comes our last section, entries and loader. EFI loader represents the EFI boot/loader. With the use of set, we are going to change Arch to Arcade OS in both 01-archiso-x86_64-linux.conf file and 02-archiso-x86_64-space-linux.conf file. Now we are making some changes inside loader.conf like timeout from 15 to 10 and beep from on to off. As you can see, these are the final changes inside the entries and loader section. Once again, check the file. If there is any kind of mistake or error, fix it. Save it and exit. Now run the file to see if everything works or not. Yes, we got a success. Now open the profile.def.sh file. And in this file, I am going to change Arch Linux to Arcade OS. I am changing Arch to AOS. You can change it to something else. Same thing here for the ISO publisher and ISO application. Change Arch Linux to Arcade OS Linux. Now for the file permissions section, simply copy the line and paste it. Then change shadow to gshadow. Now add g_wheel file. And give that file a permission of 0:0:440. That's it. Save it and exit. Now open the packages.x86_64 file. Now for the audio, add Pipewire, Pipewire ELSA, Pipewire Jack, Pipewire ZeroConf, Pipewire Pulse, Pavio Control. For Bluetooth, add BlueZ and BlueZ Utils. Firewall is optional. Add Firewall D, Python-PyQt5, Python-CAPNG. For system tools, add ACPI, ACPID, EFI Boot MGR, Network Manager, Network Manager Applet, curl, OS Prober, Git, wget, bash completion, NFS utils, Linux headers, GVFS, GVFS SMB. Here you can add the softwares you want to use. Add ScreenFetch, Dolphin, Dolphin plugins, Kate, Kitty, Firefox, Arc, Gwenview, Gparted, MPV, Hashtop, NVTop. For the desktop environment, add Plasma-Meta, SDDM. For the VM support, add Spice VD Agent, Open-VM-Tools, XF86-Input-VM Mouse, XF-Video-VMware, XF-Video-QXL. That's it. Save it and exit. Now run the build.sh file. The process of building the custom Arch ISO can take from 10 to 20 minutes. It depends on your PC and packages you added inside the packages.x86_64 file. So keep that in mind. And now our ISO file is ready to boot. As you can see, here it is our custom Arch ISO file. For the demo, I already prepared the QEMU based VM, which will automatically boot our custom Arch ISO file. Let me full screen the VM. Congratulations guys, now we have our own Arch based live ISO. Let me launch the kitty. You can see all the visible information of our custom live ISO. Let me do the screen fetch. You might be confused, why there is Arch Linux? Actually, screen fetch stores the information about the OS inside its configuration file and we have to add the information about our OS like a custom logo with the correct information about our distro, so screen fetch can show us the correct information. Let's test if sudosu works or not. And it works. Let me do the ping. And it works too. Let's try to launch the Firefox. And it works. By the way, don't forget to like and share this video and press the subscribe button with the bell icon. That's it from my side. If you wanna know more about Calamares installer, then watch this video. And if I already uploaded the upcoming video on my channel, and you can see the second video, and you wanna know how I integrated the Calamares installer with the ArchISO, then click on this video. Bye for now and thanks for watching.